Welcome to the ServiceNow Developer course. In this series, we'll explore how to become a ServiceNow developer and build custom IT service management workflows. ServiceNow is a cloud-based platform that helps organizations automate their IT processes. By the end of this course, you'll understand how to customize ServiceNow for your organization's unique needs. ServiceNow is an AI-powered cloud platform that automates workflow processes at enterprise scale. It's a software-as-a-service solution, meaning you access it through the cloud without installing software on your computers. ServiceNow's core function is IT Service Management, or ITSM. It helps organizations track service requests, manage incidents, and automate business processes. Companies use ServiceNow to handle everything from IT support tickets to complex approval workflows. ServiceNow includes several important modules for IT service management. Incident management helps you track and resolve IT problems quickly. Request management handles service requests from users, like software installations or password resets. Change management controls how infrastructure changes are implemented safely. Asset management tracks your IT equipment throughout its lifecycle. Problem management finds the root causes of recurring incidents. Knowledge management stores solutions and best practices so your team can help customers faster. Together, these modules create a complete system for managing IT services. ServiceNow uses a three-layer architecture. The presentation layer is what users see and interact with, the portal and interface where people submit requests or view tickets. The business logic layer handles all the rules, workflows, and automation. This is where validations happen and decisions are made. The data layer is the database that stores all your records, incidents, requests, and user information. Data flows up and down between these layers, allowing the system to process information from user input all the way to storage. As a ServiceNow developer, you'll work with different environments. Your development instance is a sandbox where you can build and test new features without affecting real users. Think of it as a playground where experimentation is safe and encouraged. When you're ready, you move code to a quality assurance instance for thorough testing. Finally, when everything is verified and working perfectly, you deploy to the production instance, which is the live environment where actual customers use the system. Always develop in development, test in quality assurance, and deploy to production. This protects your organization from broken features affecting real users. ServiceNow customization happens in two ways. Configuration is the low-code approach. You customize user interfaces by dragging and dropping form elements, creating business rules using visual tools, and building workflows without writing code. This is perfect for simple customizations and quick changes. Development is the advanced approach using programming. You write JavaScript code, create custom applications, build plugins, and integrate with external systems using APIs. Most ServiceNow work combines both approaches. You'll use configuration for straightforward tasks and development for complex business logic. ServiceNow uses JavaScript for custom scripting. Client scripts run in the user's browser, making interactions fast and responsive. A client script might automatically change a field value when a user selects an option. Server-side scripting runs on ServiceNow servers and is more secure. Business rules are server scripts that execute when records are created or updated. A business rule might log a comment or prevent invalid data from saving. Client scripts are fast but run in the browser where users can see them. Business rules are secure and run on the server where they're protected. As a developer, you'll use both types to build powerful automations. ServiceNow stores data in tables, similar to spreadsheets in Excel. Standard tables like incident, request, and change come pre-configured with fields you need for ITSM. These tables already have the right fields and workflows set up. Custom tables let you create tables for your unique business needs. You might create a custom table to track project requests specific to your organization. Tables contain rows, which are individual records like a single incident ticket. Each record has fields like a number, description, and priority. Fields have different types: text for descriptions, choice fields for dropdowns, and date fields for timestamps. Understanding how to design and extend tables is fundamental to ServiceNow development. ServiceNow workflows automate repetitive tasks. A workflow starts when a trigger event occurs, like creating a new ticket. The system then checks conditions to see if rules match. For example, if priority is urgent. When conditions match, the system executes actions automatically. Actions might send notifications to your team, update related records, create new tickets, or run scripts. The entire process happens without manual intervention. Common automation actions include sending email notifications to team members, updating record fields based on business logic, creating follow-up tickets automatically, and running complex scripts to process data. Workflows save time and ensure processes follow your organization's standards every single time. The ServiceNow REST API lets you query, create, update, and delete records programmatically. You can retrieve incidents where priority is won using API calls. Authentication happens through API keys or OAuth for secure access. Responses come back in JSON format, which is easy for applications to process. Beyond ServiceNow's own API, you'll often integrate with external systems. Your HR system might connect to ServiceNow to sync employee data. Your monitoring tools might create incidents automatically when servers go down. Webhooks allow real-time updates between systems. These integrations transform ServiceNow into a central hub that connects your entire IT ecosystem. Following best practices makes you a professional developer. Write clean, maintainable code that other developers can understand. Use version control systems like Git to track your changes. Always test thoroughly in development and quality assurance before deploying to production. For performance, optimize your database queries so they run quickly. Avoid making unnecessary API calls that waste resources. Cache frequently used data to reduce load times. Never use deprecated APIs that ServiceNow has marked as old or unsafe. Always validate user input to prevent security vulnerabilities. Follow ServiceNow's security protocols to protect sensitive data. Monitor your system's performance to identify bottlenecks before they affect users. Your ServiceNow career has clear progression stages. Start as a junior developer learning fundamentals and building small features under experienced mentors. Grow to mid-level developer where you lead projects, optimize complex systems, and mentor junior developers. Eventually reach senior developer or architect roles where you design enterprise solutions and make strategic technical decisions. Mastering ServiceNow development opens doors to high-demand IT roles. Companies worldwide need ServiceNow developers to build scalable solutions and automate their workflows. Start coding today and build the systems that power tomorrow's enterprises. Your journey to becoming a ServiceNow expert begins now.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.